Welcome to the Writing in Your Jammies podcast. I'm your host, Jeannie Hall, and I'm pursuing my dreams by helping you make your dreams a reality. I'm an author, blogger, podcaster, and life coach who hopes to inspire you to feel better, live happier, and go after your dreams with a vengeance. You can do it. Join me. Hello, and welcome to the Writing in Your Jammies podcast. This is podcast 10, Life Coaching. So today I'm really excited to make this announcement. I've decided to pursue and become a life coach. I'm super excited about this because this is something I've thought long and hard about. It's something that I have felt inspired by God and the universe. I believe that is an answer to the question that I've been putting out there. So I'm super excited, and I've made this decision based on feelings and based on what felt right to me. It felt really, really good to make the decision to become a life coach. So I'm now offering my services and my assistance. I will be specializing in those who are new to personal development and spirituality in general, especially if you're new to spiritual teachings like the law of attraction. That is what I will be specializing in. So if you're new and you're trying to turn over a new spiritual leaf and you need some help with that, I will be happy to assist you with that. My background in education, I do have an education degree, so I've taught both children, middle school age, and then I've also taught adults. I was in adult education as well. Also, both before and after those times in my career, I've also been a pretty intense trainer. I train adults in lots of different areas and teach them as well. In my current job, even though it's a retail environment, there's a lot of training involved. And that's something I've always enjoyed, is helping people learn new things. And this in particular just really makes me happy to think that because before it was teaching English as a second language or helping students to learn, their English skills and writing skills and reading, and which is a passion of mine. And of course, writing is a passion of mine as well. But also, the really incredible thing is that this would allow me to help anyone who is needing the help on becoming a better version, a happier version of themselves. Because I feel like anyone who's drawn to this podcast is trying to improve their lives in some way. And so if you're drawn to this podcast, please check out my website, writinginyourjammies.com. I have a tab on that first page that is entitled Coaching. Check that out. Read what I have there. See if it resonates with you, if it feels like something that you want to do and feels good to do. And if you're interested, then sign up for a session. So I just want to thank you for listening to this podcast and for just being you. I feel like everyone on this planet is very special. And I also feel like we are all connected. And so anyone that is drawn into my life or that I am drawn into theirs, I feel like that's important and that is divinely inspired. So if you feel inspired to contact me and to hire me as a coach, then I would be honored to try and help you, especially with those beginning stages of spirituality. I was inspired to do this. I watched a video by another life coach by the name of Derek Hendricks, and he talked about spiritual journeys are like going up the rungs of a ladder. And some people are very, very high up on the ladder, and some people are lower on the ladder, and some people are just one or two rungs above others that are below them. But the cool thing is, it doesn't matter where you are on the ladder. If you know a little bit and you're on a slightly higher rung than someone else, then you can help them. Even if it's one rung, only one step above it, you can still help someone else come up to your step. So that's what I'm interested in doing. I want to help those who are new to this become more confident and learn how to love themselves like I have, learn how to value themselves like I have. So if you're out there and you struggle with that, you struggle with self-confidence, you struggle in certain areas of your life, whether it's financial, whether it's career, whether it's relationships, whatever it may be, I totally understand. And if I can help you in that, then I would be honored to do so. So my experience, of course, I've had the personal experience of changing my life. I'm an author of 4 self-help ebooks. So if you've been following me at all, you already know that. Also, and this is what really, obviously, like I mentioned before, I just felt inspired. I felt a pull to do that. And I felt so good when I made the decision to become a life coach and began checking into what that entails. As soon as I made that decision, I just felt this jolt of positive energy just flow through me. It just felt really right. And those of you who've listened to my podcast before know I've talked about that zing of truth, like when something is automatically true, when it is really, really true, you can recognize it because of the way it makes you feel. Well, that's the way I felt about life coaching and becoming a life coach. So that's what I've done. That's part of my decision-making process. So that's what I'm doing. I always feel like follow your fun and follow what feels right to you. Follow your gut. And so that's what I'm doing. Also, I have complete faith in the universe, in God, that whoever needs me will come to me, will find me, whatever that takes. So I am looking forward to meeting you if that is you. I wanted to talk about why you might want to hire a life coach, whether it's me or someone else. Life coaching, and I've experienced this myself, can really make, if you're trying to change and you're on the journey and you have awareness and you're trying to be a conscious creator, you're trying to live more deliberately, you're trying to have more deliberate thoughts instead of just going on autopilot like most of us do, unless we learn about a spiritual teaching like law of attraction or some other spiritual teaching. It can help make those transitions so much faster if you can talk one-on-one with someone who's already been where you are now. It's the idea of bouncing things off of someone and being able to be listened to. That one-on-one attention can really make a big difference in your life. Here's another important reason I think that's just as valid. You are special. You are important. You are valuable. And you are worth investing in yourself. So if that means you need help to get further down your path, and you want that transition to move more quickly, maybe you've been on this path for a while already, but you are having trouble with a certain area, maybe you're struggling. Life coaching is a wonderful way to get a little bit further on and to see more, basically to make more progress. So if you're struggling with something and it feels right to you, you might consider coaching. It just really does make a difference. And there's something just about talking things through with another person, and especially when they've already been where you are or in a similar situation, even if it's not the exact situation, if the same principles can be applied, then it can really make a difference. So I definitely recommend checking that out. If I'm not the girl for you, if I don't resonate, that's fine. It's all good. But if you are struggling in that area, life coaching may really make a difference and be what you're needing. I will be offering a 10-minute mini session, which will be free, that you can sign up for on my website. You can go in and schedule the appointment, and if that's available, it'll be open and we can then get on the phone and talk. I like the whole phone conversation or Skype, which I also have if you would rather do that, because you can have picture or no picture with Skype. So if you can just do it from your comfort of your own home without having to worry about getting, all dressed up and going out and that kind of thing. You can just stay at home and for 10 minutes just have a talk and a conversation, and I can see where you are and what you're looking for from a coach and from someone who's trying to help you, and see exactly what you're needing. So that's a free session that I'm offering on my website again, writinginyourjammies.com/coaching. So, or you can just go to the website and there's a tab on the front homepage for coaching. So check that out. If this is something that sounds like a good thing to you, something that is resonating with you and it's making you feel better, then I definitely encourage you to sign up for one of those sessions, and we'll get to know each other a little bit and see where you are, and we'll go forward from there. I'm also offering, for folks who have already had a 10-minute mini session, I am offering an hour-long session that'll be basically, that would be a paid session, but it would be much more intensive in helping you basically suss out what it is that you're looking for, and I will have different things to help you and see where you are and get you to where you're wanting to be. Also, in the future, I will be having what I'm planning is a 6-week package. I'm putting that together now. I'm definitely going to have one on weight loss and how to achieve permanent weight loss, because a lot of us who have suffered from obesity or even just being a little bit overweight or just suffering with overeating or whatever the situation may be, if you've had your body be less than what you want it to be, then there's reasons for that. And I feel like having a more in-depth course may be helpful. And what we're all looking for and what I have found is a permanent way to get weight off, and most importantly, is to become healthy. Just become a healthy person that feels better all the time and is happier all the time than what they were. So that is the real answer to that situation. So, and all of us can do that if we have the right tools in place. So that 6-week weight loss program will appear pretty soon on my website, so that I can offer that package to my followers as well. Another thing that I have is anyone who's not already signed up for my newsletter, I encourage you to go to Writing in Your Jammies and hit that subscribe button, because I'm offering a freebie. So if you go and you subscribe to the newsletter, you will get a freebie, which is called Defining Your Dream Cheat Sheet. And what it is it's a 2-page presentation cheat sheet that you can go through and answer the questions on your own and determine what it is that you are trying to achieve in your life. I know so many people who go through life and they feel like it's just one long, endless list of chores and things they have to get through and things they have to suffer. And that's not what life is at all. That's not what life is. That is not what we are supposed to be here to do. We all have a much bigger destiny. And a huge part of that is finding the joy and fun in our lives. And if we're not doing that, or if we've had trouble finding that, we feel like we're unable to live that kind of life, then this cheat sheet may help you. So check that out. Get my little freebie. It'll help you kind of decide what if you don't know. Some people I know, they're like, oh, you're so passionate about writing and you're so passionate about helping people. I wish I could be that passionate about something. You can be, and you are. You probably just don't realize what exactly it is. Maybe you've been so busy living your life and doing what you think you're supposed to do that you haven't really explored what you enjoy. So that little cheat sheet will help you determine what part of your life you can get your answers from and where your dreams lie and where you're trying to maybe live from a place that isn't real happy right now. You can change that and start living the dream life that you deserve, because you do deserve it. You absolutely do. So that is something that's available to anyone who subscribes to my newsletter, so please do so. I'm going to basically have that newsletter out on a regular basis. I'm writing several now, so I can basically release them on a weekly basis, and that one is the little freebie for that. I'll probably have more freebies on down the line, so check that out and get great information for free, and hopefully it'll actually be information that you can use and make you happier in the long run. Do your dream, baby. Do it. Okay, so I'm going to go and wrap up the podcast now. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you check out my website, writinginyourjammies.com, and get some great information, some freebies, newsletter, etc., all that good stuff. Also, I've started a page on Facebook that you can like and follow. It's all about positivity, and it's called the Writing in Your Jammies Community. And basically what I'm going to be doing there, I'll be sharing information about my life coaching and things as well, and different things that's based on my website, but also I regularly share positivity, inspirational messages, and that kind of thing. So if you're tired of looking at your Facebook feed and finding negative stuff and news and bleh stuff that you don't like, go ahead and like my page and follow it, and you'll start receiving all of my positive messages, pretty pictures, happy stuff. So if you like inspirational, happy, positivity, then definitely like the Writing in Your Jammies community page. And I'd love to see you make some comments and have fun with that. So I hope you have a great, great day or night wherever you are. And thanks so much again. Bye-bye.
I truly appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to this podcast. You can learn more about the topics discussed on this show and any episode on my website, writinginyourjammies.com, and on my Amazon author page, keyword Jeannie Hall. Remember that you are worthy of all good things. You are pure love, light, and energy. Thanks again.